Now, the WGAL News 8 Storm Team forecast with meteorologist TJ Springer.
I'd like to think of myself as an amateur musician, but I don't think I can play the kazoo as good as those kiddos were playing it, that's for sure. Pretty cool story here at home. Plenty of sunshine, and we are expecting a really nice end to our weekend here after such an unsettled Saturday night. We had those showers and thunderstorms, some severe thunderstorms that rumbled through. Of course, that cleanup process with some trees down, some power lines down, and of course some larger hail too that really moved through the heart of Dauphin County. Here's that live look in Lancaster. Things looking really good. Plenty of blue skies. We're glancing eastbound over some of downtown. Really not much to talk about on Super Doppler 8 as high pressure has been moving in, but notice we can see some severe thunderstorms down across looks like really, I don't want to say the deep south, but you know, parts of southern West Virginia, getting into some of Kentucky. But here locally and really regionally, not seeing all that much. We can see this circulation out to our north and east. That's an area of low pressure there, bringing some showers to parts of New England, but not expecting anything through the remainder of the day here in the valley. We'll see lots of sunshine through the rest of the evening. Comfy conditions, temperatures in the lower to middle 70s. As we progress through tonight, we'll still see a starry sky. I did open that range of temperatures just because of our northern neighborhoods likely getting into the 40s. So we're thinking 48 to 54 with that light northerly wind, that in combo with the clear sky going to allow our temps to tumble. And then we're expecting a little more cloud cover tomorrow as our next storm system begins to work, and a cold front going to move in tomorrow into our Tuesday. So we'll see partly sunny conditions. It'll be warmer with more of a downsloping wind. The temperatures getting back up into the upper 70s and lower 80s. Now, if you have outdoor plans and you're still an allergy sufferer, going to be dealing with high levels of oak and grasses, mold levels are low. Air quality, I'd say overall good, but we are going to have particulates, higher concentration of those in the air because of that lighter breeze, not really stirring up things out there. And with the sunshine, we'll still have a burn time of about 30 minutes. Now, we did hit the upper 70s today, really close to average for this time of the year. Cooler than yesterday, and in fact, our low was actually matching our average low at 59 for this time of June. We're at 76 now in Selinsgrove, upper 70s in Carlisle and Gettysburg. We have 73 in Coatesville. It is 76 in the White Rose City. You can see on Predictor, timing things out through the rest of the evening, the lack of clouds, plenty of sunshine here, but notice I think these numbers may be a touch cool, but just a sign of a cooler air mass here tonight, showing a little more 40s, but definitely good to get some fresh air in the house, maybe turn off that air conditioner. Through tomorrow morning, seeing a little more cloud cover on Predictor. As we head through lunchtime and the evening drive, same story, a mixture of clouds and sunshine, temperatures back into the 70s and 80s. And then we start to see a little more cloud cover and the potential for some sprinkles as we head through our Tuesday as this next cold front begins to work in. And by the afternoon, we're seeing some showers and thunderstorms starting to fire up along that boundary. I don't think anything will be severe, which is good news, but still may see a stronger storm or two as that drifts on to the south. And then we're expecting some clearing as we head through Tuesday evening. I say tomorrow better to mow the grass, temperatures around 80. Then it looks like we're going to have temperatures hanging out in the 70s as we head into our Wednesday. It is going to be cooler, but still pretty good to mow the grass. Now, our News 8 Storm Team 10-day forecast does show temperatures back into the upper 70s on Thursday, 80 on Friday, and we continue on with that warming trend the first half of the weekend. Middle 80s, nearly 90 on Sunday ahead of another cold front. That could bring us some isolated showers and thunderstorms. I think some showers may linger into Monday, and we're going to keep a little cooler of a feel in the air there, Jared, through the first half of next week.
All right, thank you, T. Talk about cool pop music stars Rihanna.